Good afternoon, everybody from around the world, and welcome to Polo Line TV. We're here at Chantilly to play the Polo Nations Cup 2024, and we've got a great game today. California, USA, and Occitane, France will take on each other here. The sun has come out. We've had a cloudy day, but the sun has come out now for this game, which will be very nice. I'm here with Sebastian Amaya, who's the founder of Polo Line TV. Great to have you with me, Sebastian.
Thank you, team. Thank you for the warm welcome. Warm especially because it's sunny, it's hot now, and we wish it stays like that.
Yeah. For now, the Polo gods are smiling on us. So we've got California, USA in yellow there. We'll introduce the teams in just a minute, and they got beaten in their first game, which was an interesting game. They went up, I think they're about 8-2 up, and they ended up getting beaten by 1 goal. So there's the USA team. They've got Clement Smith now at number 1 of 0 goals. At number 2 they've got the 6-goal Argentine Adriancito Laplacette. At number 3 they've got his friend and teammate Nico Corti Maderna Chulo. He's 5 goals, and at the back the captain of the team, Derek Smith. They're taking on Occitane, France, who has Isabelle Laronaudi, who played very, very well indeed the other day. At number 2, Jules Legoubin, who actually got the MVP the other day. They had a win. And at number 3, 5 goals, Simon Zavaleta, and then his bro, Ramiro Zavaleta. So, straight to it. Here we go. Ball is in play. And the game has started. So it's a very, very important game, especially for the California team. They need to win this to stay in the tournament. And winning that line out with the French, but they haven't managed to take it too far. I think Adriancito there with the white helmet has got control at the back, and he'll turn it round for the Californians. Taking it out to the right, looking for his captain there, Derek Smith, 1-goal player, hits a nice shot forward and comes up to follow it. Simon Zavaleta, though, is going to clean him out. Oh, and he tried to take it on the near side around, but he didn't manage to, but his bro had him covered. Ramiro, the number 4 with the green helmet there, turning it nicely. That's a lovely little horse he's on. He's managed to beat Adriancito once, but he's going to have to beat him again. And again, yeah, he still managed to get it. Adriancito still hunting him down. Ramiro, as he takes it up over the halfway line, he then takes the man and leaves it to his bro. That was a nice little play. And Simon tries to get it up to Jules, but it's pounced on quickly by Chulo Corti. So California had an amazing start last game, scoring a lot of goals right off the bat. But then couldn't hold that victory and just lost out to the Belgians in the last minute. This is Chulo now on this lovely grey horse. He's turned that one, now gone over to the near side, taking it. He's got no one to pass to at the moment. There's a couple of black shirts, so he's just going to look up and take a big shot from 100 yards. It's gone over to the right, and a backhand coming in from Isabel. And then another one from Zavaleta, clever one, right across the front of the goal. And Jules, who played fantastically well the other day, picks that up now. He plays fast and furious. Adriancito is probably going to get the better of him. He's overtaken him to wait there. They've got to watch out here for Simon. Zavaleta's now gone ahead for the pass. Can Jules get to this one, or Adriancito's got him with a big ride-off? But Ramiro is free. They should have had him marked, because Ramiro was all alone there following up, and he took the ball and took it through the goal. So first blood to the French team.
I believe it's on Armando Ramiro Zavaleta.
That's Armando, lovely horse there. A bit of lack of awareness from the Californians as they went back in defense. That man, Ramiro, was totally free, and he was able to pick up the ball and make quite an easy goal to get the French off the mark. So they'll line back up, change ends of course, and Chulo Corti on this beautiful grey horse. He did so well the other day. He misses that one, and Jules comes back onto it. Loose ball now. Adriancito opens up a nice backhand for Chulo. That's a good play there, but Ramiro read it. He was waiting for it. Zavaleta Simon Zavaleta, oh, he's had it stolen there. Nice meet from Adriancito Lepacet. He opens up and cuts that ball toward the goal. Coming over onto the near side was Clement, thought about it, but Simon Zavaleta got there first. Leaves it to his bro. Again, taking the man and leaving it to his brother. Shows, how much these guys play together when they're young, when you see moves like that. That's a nice pass up to Isabel, who's taking it forward very well as well. And another good one from Isabel. Look at this. Very impressive. She scored a good goal the other day as well. Can she get this one? Oh, my word. Great goal from Isabel Laranaudi. Fantastic. Great pass up. She was there all alone up at the front. Again, a bit of a hole in the defence. And Isabel, brilliant from the halfway line. Took it all the way through. It's a good finish too.
On Cerveza, one of her favorite horse.
That's Cerveza, yeah, nice. Great goal and a great start for the French team. The Californian team looking good in attack, but definitely holes in their defence there, where there's some loose men. And so far, France are capitalising on every opportunity they've had. 2-0. They'll change horse now. Halfway through the first chucker, you can see the umpires we've got.
Yeah, Clement Gosset and Gaston Lucero, and the third man, Adrien Legalo. Salchi for the Friends.
The umpires are doing a fantastic job here, keeping these games nice and clean and tidy. We've had wonderful games up until now, some very, very close games, and then yesterday we had some games which were dominated. The Pakistani team looking very, very strong. And the Rhône-Alpes France team also looking very strong. So keep an eye out. Clement Smith wins that line out, takes it forward, but Zavaleta now on that little white horse will come in and turn it. Beat Clement. Take it a little bit more, get a bit more yardage. See if he can take it to the halfway line. Now he's gonna go for the pass. Not getting the big one just yet. And Chulo Corti will wait for it. Oh, but nice play from the yellow helmet of Jules now, and he can pass up to Isabel. She's there waiting again. Isabel, if he can get this, he might just try and go himself. He's only about 30 yards out, and I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to make it 3-0 now. Good steal there from Jules, and taking it down the ground himself.
I believe Jules is in Pim, which is a big horse he has. He was really good the other day as well.
Oh, that's Pim's, yeah, I remember that one. Big, powerful horse, and he did well there to get the steal from the 5-goaler and take it down the field and score himself.
And also Simonis on Sinatra.
Sinatra, the grey horse, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember her too. She played very, very well. Okay, Adriancito has won this. Now he's going to want to control things. Nice little pass to Chulo Corti. Chulo's under a lot of pressure from Ramiro. Nice backhand coming in from Simon. Oh, look at that, and Jules is on there already. He's miles ahead, but coming back fast is Chulo Corti. He's going to catch him and stop the play there. Adriancito is the next one on it, so he'll turn, and Chulo will go forward for the pass. Also the two Smiths, father and son, out there waiting for a pass. There is the pass, right up to the top. Derek might have a go at this one. Yeah, he's going to have a chance. He's got two black shirts chasing him, though. Derek chops it up into the air. And Sinatra and Simon Zavaleta turn that one. Simon plays it forward, but Ramiro picks it up. Ramiro, Zavaleta goes over to the near side because Clement's giving him a hard time. Then he leaves it to his brother, who comes bursting through the gap again in defence, and this time Simon Zavaleta in the air. Oh, nice goal. Let's have a look at that replay. Beautiful goal there. Tapping the ball in the air on that lovely white horse called Sinatra. Here we go. The ball pops up here. Tack, tack, in the air. Nice finish. Simon Zavaleta is, well, they're making this look easy at the moment, the French. Already 4 goals.
4 goals, and each one of the team players score 1 goal. So
that's
nice to start with.
Yeah, that is nice. Everyone of the team scoring. We've seen, we've mentioned before, there's this tournament, it's a lot of fantastic team plays. there's not too much individuals. Even the high goal players are using the rest of their team. They're making passes, which is great to watch. Here now, California trying to sneak one in. We've heard the first bell. They've got a couple of seconds. They've got a few seconds left to try and get one in at the end of the first. But they haven't managed it that time. And that is the whistle. I didn't hear a bell, so it might have even been a foul at the end there. So we're going to end the first chukker with a fantastic chukker for Occitan France. 4 goals to France to California's 0. Welcome back, everybody, to Polo Line TV, where we've got the French team taking on California, USA, and we've seen 4 goals, including this beautiful goal in the air trick shot from Simon Zavaleta, riding that lovely white horse, Sinatra. Now, there was a game we didn't televise earlier on. That was the Illinois team versus the Bavarian team, the 4 Grabosch for Bavaria. It was the Illinois USA who came out with a win there, 8 goals to 6.5. 3 goals scored by Valentino Villastrada and 3 goals from Pedro Harrison. Okay then, from the halfway line, it must have been a foul at the end of that chukker, and it's to France. And Ramiro is going to play a little pass to his brother there on the left-hand side. Oh, it's just come off his horse's leg, and Adriancito picks up the mistake. Now Adriancito on the near side. Very good on the near side is La Placette. He's going to wait now. He hasn't got anyone to pass to yet. There's no one in front. Chulo Corti will find his gap and run around. He's going to try and run through or run past Zavaleta here. He's going to get one more tap on it. It's in the air. To the left. Can he finish it? Oh, no. Bouncing ball gets him beat, and it just runs out to the left-hand side. We'll see on the replay. As he's coming, he found the space with that fast horse. That ball went up in the air. Tricky shot to finish there. Not an easy finish at all. And still not off the mark, the Californians. 4 goals to the French as they bring it in here with Zavaleta. He passes, oh no, he doesn't. He takes one himself and then leaves it for his bro. His bro's under a lot of pressure here from Corti. In fact, he had to cut across the line in order to get it. And Chulo Corti very cleverly came back to meet that. And so he got the line and he'll get the penalty. So there's the line up and down the field, and when Simon hit it, he was coming across. So probably right up to a 30, I imagine. There's Chulo. He's going to tee the ball up. I imagine he'll take the penalty as well. Adriancito is in there. And it's an open goal. 30-yard penalty to get California off the mark. They've had a slow start after last game having such a powerful start. Chulo Corti then. Goal time, easy one, 30-yard, no problems at all. So That'll take them off the mark. 4 goals now to the Occitanie France team, to California's 1. Important goal getting off the mark. They'll come back to the middle. Come back for the throw-in. You can see the scoreboard in front of the orangery there, and Adriancito wins that. He brings it out, taps and waits for his teammates to go up ahead. Then the pass comes in. That's a good pass if it can reach somebody, but it doesn't. So Ramiro Zavaleta picks it up, takes it around all the way around to the right, and then drives a nice one out to the right. Oh, there's a bit of a crash there as Isabel just got caught by Chulo Corti trying to run through. It was off the play. That was a nice pass, and Isabel, Chulo was trying to run on the line. I think Isabel might have just got accidentally caught where she shouldn't have been. The umpires are going to have to chat about this one, because it was slightly off the play, so they may not have been watching. They're going to talk to the third man, see if he had a better view. But I think we can see here on the replay, Ramiro makes a pass there. This is from another angle. Oh, yeah, and I think Chulo was coming down, and I think Isabel was trying to get out of the way, but didn't see him coming. Or thought he was going the other side. So they'll take this down for a penalty. We'll see how far he goes, whether he'll drop it at the 60 or take it further. They were not heading toward the goal, so probably just to a 60. Yeah, 60-yard penalties. Chulo Corti is going to take this, and well, if he gets it, then they're back within 2 goals, and they're back in the game. 5-chucker match, of course, and we're only in the second, so plenty of polo to be played.
There we have the Chaban family, Jota and his new son, Rufino. Happy Father's Day for everyone who is watching.
Chulo Corti from the 60-yard line. Big drive, up, high, and straight. What a penalty. These penalties are getting better and better as the tournament progresses. And that was a fantastic 60 there. Textbook. 4 goals to 2 now. California creeping back, having got caught sleeping, I think, with the defense. Definitely need to tighten the defense up.
Yeah, it was something strange, because they were winning the 4 throw-ins, but the other team was the one scoring in the first jugger.
Well, that's unusual. They've won this throw-in as well. And Chulo will turn it. Zavaleta will have to clear the way. Chulo will have to make a play, hit or run. He's deciding to run himself. Zavaleta's not going to give him an inch. Chulo's trying to sneak away and go around the other way. Oh, clever play there. He's managed to beat him as well. Look at that. Chulo Corti. He's got Derek Smith coming in behind him. Chulo's gone over to the near side and put it in front of the goal. He's going on under the neck. Shot attempt. Nice run there. Solo run. He had to do a lot himself.
Now we see in the replay, nice stretch there for the neck shot by Chulo.
Lovely shot. Lovely shot. Not quite enough angle. Okay, from the back line. Zavaleta, Ramiro hits it up, and watch out here because Jules has got some space, but Chulo will catch him, I imagine. Definitely got to watch out for that guy. Bursts out from number 2, and of course you've got Isabel waiting at number 1 as well. Ramiro's got it. He's been given too much space again. Ramiro. Derek comes in for the backhand. Ramiro wants a foul but doesn't get it, and Chulo Corti breaks away now. Zavaleta, Simon will take it back into his own half a little bit, waiting for his bro to come and help. There is the pass to his bro. Adriancito read it though like a book. Again over to the near side in order to turn. Then there comes the backhand out toward the boards. Chulo Corti cleans out Jules very well and then takes the ball. It's a nice play from Chulo. Do we know this horse that Chulo is on, the big chestnut? Was that was it Coquito or was it
no, he chose 2. One is Bolso.
Bolso? Was this
and
Bolso?
The other one, no, because it's a different color. And the other one is Jefecito, which is It's white horse.
Okay, so they're going to change horse now. I remember that horse Bolstor played very well. It's also a big one from Chulo last time. Anyway, they're going to change now, halfway through the second chukker, where California have come back much better now. They started this chukker 4 goals down. They're halfway through, and they've got back to 4-2.
Yeah, there we have the social media, Borderline OK on Instagram, on Facebook, Borderline Int, and on YouTube, Borderline TV, where you can be watching also in those last two, Facebook and YouTube. You can also be watching this match. There we see the umpires. We've got Libanese on... who is Adriancito is on Libanese. Also a white horse, easy to recognize for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Libanese. Then Adriancito, we can see him on that white horse. So they'll just waiting for. I'm not sure actually. All the players are out there.
Yeah, let's see with the other camera what is going on. Yeah, well,
here we
the
got
last action.
Corti's last action, picked up there by. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Chulo got caught a little bit after he hit that, and someone sort of perhaps came in for a ride-off at the wrong speed. Umpires are chatting about it, talking to the third man, Adrian Salci. So let's see if California can continue this comeback, get back in the game. Umpires are explaining what happened out there, and we'll see how they're going to start again, second half of this second chukker.
There we have Gaston Lucero giving some indications. We wonder what he was chatting of. Well, if the rain is coming, let's stop. He says no.
Yeah.
We'll continue here.
Still quite cloudy, a bit of blue sky around. But they've given a penalty to California, which is good for them. A chance to get within 1 goal. Make a quick comeback here. Open goal penalty.
Yeah, it looks like a 30.
Here you can see Chulo just getting caught there. Hit behind the saddle slightly.
2 out of 2 for Chulo. Let's see if this will keep up, the average score.
Along the ground, flag is up. Goal, important goal. 3 goals to 4 now. Back in it. Having had a slow start, they've worked things out a little bit. Chulo Corti and Adriancito La Placette doing a lot of work out there. So like I said earlier, California need to win this to stay in contention, to stay in the tournament. Otherwise they'll go through to the subsidiary semi-finals. So they do need a win here. The French team had a win already, so of course they want to win to guarantee a place. But if they lose, then they are still in. They still do have a chance if they win the next game. So French win that line out, take it toward the goal, but a good backhand comes in from California. And Adriancito on Libanese, this lovely white horse. Oh, it has a stolen there from Simon Zavaleta. Simon on the near side goes over to the offside. Chulo can't take it. Simon wants the foul because Chulo did, he did think about taking it and came in front of the line there. Although he may not have touched the ball. It was obstruction, perhaps, or intimidation. He couldn't be there as Simon was coming down that line. Adriancito thinks otherwise. But umpire's decision is final. So it's an interesting one because although he didn't touch it, he was crossing at the time. Simon wanted to shoot to the goal. So a penalty here for France with Simon Zavaleta to tee the ball up and presumably take the penalty as well.
First penalty shoot for the French team, 30 yards.
Winds up and hits very, very gently, but straight. And goal. 5 goals to 3 now. The French extend their lead again. They need to concentrate to hold it. There's Simon Zavaleta. French team are ready to go. Here come the Californians. So, 1 3/4 minutes left of the second chukker. 5 chukker match, of course. Ramiro Zavaleta has got control of the ball. He's been told to leave it by Simon, who plays a nice little pass back to Ramiro. Good little play by the brothers there. He'll wait. Did he fake that shot, I think? Hold on to the ball. Simon is there to block for him. You see, Chulo cannot get to Ramiro because Simon is blocking, and then Jules is blocking as well for Ramiro. Takes it into the middle, and Adriancito plays the backhand, but the whistle blows in the process. He's getting a bit frustrated out there. His horse just crossed the line before the backhand, I think.
Yeah, and also Derek was there, you know, on the swing of who was Simon.
Right. So that'll give the French a penalty right in front of the goal, and Simon Zavaleta will make no mistakes with a little half swing, putting it through, and taking his team now 6 goals to 3, extending that lead again. It's fantastic to have this Polo line coverage, so people can watch from all over the world. Also, everyone involved in the tournaments can watch the games, and it's fantastic for the players as well to be able to study, for the teams to be able to study their games and how to improve on the next one. Here comes Adriancito on Libanese. He's keen to get one back again before the end of this chukker. He's going himself here. He's managed to run around Ramiro, and he's come across toward the front of the goal. Can he make the finish? No, just brings it a little bit too far over the front and goes out to the right. But yeah, that will end the second chukker, and very interesting. We've got 9 goals already after 2 chukkers. But it's the Occitan France on 6 and California USA 3 goals.
Welcome back to the third chukker, and we'll see how the sun is coming out that's good news after so much rain lately here. Here we can see the last action by Adriancito Libanés, looking for their first action play goal, because they scored 3 out of penalties by Chulo Corti.
On the screen there we got Clement. Is it Clement or is that Derek Smith, the father?
That's Clement.
That's Clement Smith.
That's Clement Smith.
The son, 0 goals.
And well, they both using green helmet, and they're tall, big guys.
Yeah, father, son. Yeah, so the son is the number 1, Clement.
Yeah.
The father is taller one.
Yeah, and
Derek.
we've got Derek on tenor, which is one of his favorites. He use it always in the third chakra. There we have the banner of the new app of Polo Line TV. For everyone who wants to download, is on Android and iOS.
Okay, so Zavaleta. Simon passes it to his bro Ramiro. Ramiro then takes out the man and makes another little pass. Sorry, to Ramiro now. Nice. Ramiro hits it up forwards, and Derek is there to play under the neck. Derek, the 1 goal amateur. A couple of good under the necks there, followed up by Chulo Corti. He's under a lot of pressure here, though, by Jules. And Simon comes in with the backhand, but Derek, another good shot. He's riding his best horse, and it shows. Made a good pass up to his pro there. This time, backhand comes in from Jules Legoubin. And Ramiro on this white horse picks it up. Leaves it again for Jules. Jules, the Frenchman, leaves it for Simon. Good awareness this team have. He's just chopped that one out to the right, and Adriancito claimed the line. Chulo's going to try and get onto the backhand, and he does. Nice play, good backhand, and Chulo read it and was on there flying at 100 miles an hour to pick it up, and he's going to run this one in. Jules is not going to catch him. Great goal there from the backhand of Adriancito. Chulo Corti running onto it very, very fast and scoring a good goal to make their score 6-4, and the first field goal for the Californians.
We just got the news from Soto Grande of the Shatsis just won the McMicken Cup over there, which is the second tournament of the season.
The Shatsis, is that a German team?
That's a German team, exactly.
Little backhand to Chulo. Nice play from Adriancito and Chulo. This is more of the stuff we saw early on, these two linking up beautifully. I think that's their key, really, is good plays between those two guys, and then to use Derek and Clement, but they've lost that here. So Simon's now driving back on the counter-attack. He hits it up to his bro, but he's got a faster horse than his bro, so he says, leave it, Bran, I've got this. He'll cut that one out. Nicely done. Oh, it could go all the way from about 100 yards. It is indeed. Wow, what a counter-attack. You see, at this level of polo, you can make one mistake on any place on the field, and then 10 seconds later, it's a goal the other way. And that's what happens. The Californians were looking really, really good. One little error, and the French, they've just capitalized on every single chance they've had, and the scoreline reflects that, really. 7-4, a lot of goals.
Simon becoming the top scorer together with Chulo, 4 goals each.
Simon scoring that under the neck shot from just about next to the boards the other day. Very, very impressive goal. Here's Adriancito. He cleans out Jules and turns it, and then makes a pass up looking for Derek, but Ramiro is there to turn it. Derek will not let him do it easily. He'll put on a lot of pressure here, but Ramiro's done well. He's turned, and now he can leave it to his brother Simon, who is the 5-goal player. Simon drives it up forward, but who's there to pick it up? Isabel's usually there, but Clement is there in defence this time. He'll wind up and not get the backhand. Adriancito tells him to leave it, and he hits the perfect backhand to Chulo. Simon manages to turn it though, back toward, and they're still putting pressure here, the French. Simon takes a shot and puts it left this time.
There's a whistle over there, probably half checker change.
Yeah, so here's Simon picking up that ball, heading toward the goal, head down. Adriancito's there to try and stop him, makes him shoot, and he just pulls it to the left. A good attack. Halfway through the third chucker now, 3 goals difference, and they'll change horse.
Keeping up with the world tournament around the world in this moment. Today we have the Queen's Cup final, and after that comes the Gold Cup, the British Open, which can be watched on Polo TV, and is starting on the 25th, and also at the same moment is the Open de Paris. Then we'll have all the season in Soto Grande. We'll have Deauville, Stade, and to close the European season, the Open de France, which is usually loaded of teams over here.
Amazing to have such great coverage around the European circuit, thanks to Polo Line. Something we never had when we were growing up. Okay, Simon Zavaleta, still they're putting the pressure on the French team, and they've got 2 black shirts up at the front here with Jules with the yellow helmet. He's going to straighten this up. The ball is bouncing, and he doesn't manage to flick it in, so it rolls over to the right. So French absolutely relentless at the moment, but they've last couple of times they haven't managed to finish off these shots. The field's in amazing condition considering the rain that we've had.
Yeah, and considering that it's still cold for the grass to grow, so it's a challenge in these days for the groundsmen here in the club.
Right, yeah. Strong whistle there, not sure why. They were just about to take the hit in the Californians, and the whistle blew hard. Now they do take it though. And Derek Smith is taking it, so they've made a bit of a change up there. Derek Smith to take the penalty, and he's done well. He's hit it straight to his son. Look at that, good little play between the father and son. Now Clement, he swings hard but just catches the top of the ball, and Ramiro will take it up after him. Ramiro now with a big ride off with Adriancito. He'll have to peel off and go to the right. Leave it to his bro who came in. Adriancito thinks he had the line and got the whistle. I think he might be right. We'll see here. Watch carefully where the line of the ball is that way. Yeah. Adriancito, I think, was lined up on the line, and Simon crossed around. So they'll move this up to the 60. And Chulo, he's hitting his penalties beautifully, so it's a very good chance to get within 2 goals again. Who do you think is going to win the Queen's Cup?
The Queen's Cup, I'll go for Talandracas.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see how it turns out, but that's my favorite for today. Then we have the Gold Cup with 18 teams.
18 teams.
It is amazing these days how many teams are signing up, entering every tournament, everywhere.
It is, right? Polo is really growing. Fantastic to see. All over the world. This is a big course of Chulo. Perhaps this is Bolso. Penalty. Oh, he just took a step at the beginning, but look at that penalty. They're huge. Up, high, over the top. Perfect penalty from Chulo. He's really got his eye in on these penalties, and that, like we mentioned yesterday, that can really win or lose the games, the penalty taking. And Chulo, I think he's hit every single one so far, and that's going to make a big, big difference.
He's with a good timing because just in the moment he was hitting, the horse changed to the left hand, and he still, got it right.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do that.
Right. Very, very good penalty taker. Chulo is hitting the ball beautifully. He's a great horseman as well. This is Derek Smith with a good little backhand. Not good enough, though. It's gone to Zavaleta. A lot of people sort of hooking each other out. Ramiro drives it up, trying to find Isabel, who's waiting at the front, maybe a little bit too far away at the moment. Good backhand that time, though, from Derek Smith. And he's managed to find Chulo. That was very well played by Derek. Chulo weaves in and out and loses his man. Now he's going around the other way. He's on a good horse, this one, this big chestnut. It's big, but it's handy. That was the pass up to Adriancito, but it didn't find him. Simon found it instead. Simon now on the counter-attack. Adriancito's coming in for a hook. Simon goes over to the near side, but leaves it there. Ramiro Zavaleta manages to get hold of it. Oh, it looked like Clement might have been coming down the line there, but didn't get the foul. So Ramiro takes a shot to the goal, just out to the right. But again, it was one of those instances where as soon as the Californians lose the ball, the attack from the French is significant. And they've got it again here. The French, yeah, another little mistake from the Californians, and the French team have capitalized with Simon Zavaleta at that time taking the ball there right up across the front of the goal and opening up a lovely backhand to put it through. So they'll change, or is that the end of the chukka? Or is it half chukka? It's the end of the chukka. And a very, very interesting game here with Occitan France capitalizing on every little chance they get. So they are 8 goals up to California's 5. Half-time here, end of chukka number 3.
Ramiro, well done. First win. It's a very good start for you guys.
Yes, for sure. It's a very good start because we've been playing 2 last tournaments here in Chantilly, and the last one we couldn't make it to the final. And this was a very hard team that we were facing today. I know them very well from Mallorca, and I think we were lucky that we got them in the first game that they just arrived, because they are a very tough team.
Very good yourself, very good Simon and Jules, and obviously Isabel. I don't know how you saw the goal that is so far the goal of the tournament that Ramiro scored from the corner, big neck shot. You were there, close to him?
No, it was fantastic, because it was a time of the game in which the other team was they were coming back. I think it was in the last checker. They were playing better than us, and out from nowhere, I was doing nothing, and he scored a goal from the boards, and I think that killed the game a little bit.
Good. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but this match was played by the Polo TV Cup, so we have some nice jackets. The weather has been, sometimes cold and freezing and rainy, and sometimes sunny like now, but we'll think of you guys, so we provide 4 jackets for the price. So thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you, Polo Line, because this European summer is tricky, so we will profit from the jackets, and thanks for being here.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
I think we arrived with a bit much confidence. The first three trucker told us that we have to start 150% always, and working on it. At the beginning of the fourth trucker, we start to play a bit better, and the game, por suerte, turn on our side. But yeah, on top of the field, I get very nervous, to be honest. It makes a big difference. To be honest, I was not expecting to be doing so well in the previous tournaments, so that's very good for us. And yeah, we're all about the same age. We're very good friends. We talk a lot together every day about details and this, and I'm sure out of the box it makes a big difference. Because spending so much time, become friends, it's easier to communicate on certain things without getting too annoyed by each other. So, well, on the field it always gets a bit hot, let's say. It all started in Argentina a few years ago when I first met McLugan's brother. When I was hitting a good ball, you know, the shout that you use in Polo is "Vamos animales," and it sort of stayed. And we decided to use that. We're not representing any enterprise, but it's more for the beauty of the sport and the vibe that we bring behind. And yeah, it was our first choice.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. We've just started chucker number 4. 2 more chuckers to this very great game we're having. Oh, and look at this. Clement Smith up at the front. Clement, oh, he sliced that one out to the right-hand side. Good little attack there. They're winning a lot of lineouts, California. They're playing very, very well as well, hitting all their penalties and having quite a lot of possession on the ball. But Occitan France are playing very, very well. They're scoring goals from all over the field very quickly. As soon as a loose ball jumps up, boom, the attack comes and they're getting goals from everywhere. So we're seeing a lot of goals already. That's a nice shot along the ground from Chulo Corti, but the French team will let it run over the back line and take a hit in. Yeah, so we've seen 13 goals already. Plenty more to come. We've got 2 more chuckers. Here's Ramiro up to his bro. Simon leaves it again for Ramiro. Nice play by those 2 guys. Ramiro then hits it up to Isabel. That's beautiful Polo right there. Isabel hits it forward nicely as well toward the goal. It's on the right-hand side a little bit, and Adriancito will come over and collect it, take it around to the right, to his left, and then Chulo Corti will turn it. Adriancito will run around the back of him, and then Chulo, I imagine, will look for him to where he'll go, and he comes right over to that side and picks up the ball. Adrian, nice play between those 2. Again, and Derek does well to come up and back up Adriancito. Good shot by Derek Smith. Again, he's got a chance here. Adriancito has a look behind him, and there's no one coming, so he'll take that ball a little bit further. Then there's a pass up forward. Derek's not quite there. Ramiro and Simon. Ramiro now on the near side, taking it into his own sort of 60-yard area, and then he'll turn it, fake the shot there, and wait till he's got a bit more space to take the shot. That one goes out to his bro perfectly. Simon takes it. Simon, he'll take it a bit further until Adrian comes to him, I imagine. Simon taking it on a little bit further. he's got Ramiro behind him, so he can afford to dribble a little bit, and then when he wants, he can leave it for Ramiro. There we go. That was it. He's left it for Ramiro. He drew the man and then left it to his brother to take free. His brother takes it forward once and then takes a lovely shot to the goal, and that's a very well orchestrated goal there by the two Zavaleta brothers.
Yeah, amazing goal by Ramiro Zavaleta. Nice shot from far.
Great shot there. You see, he was following Simon all the way down the field. Simon was just waiting until he drew the man. He drew Adriancito. Then as soon as Adriancito goes into Simon, he'll leave it to Ramiro, who was waiting behind. So clever goal, and one of those goals that you just know that those two, obviously brothers, have been playing together since they were young. Here we go then. Simon again.
On Sinatra.
On Sinatra. I love that white horse. He's done a lot of work, Sinatra, in both the games. Plays that one forward, but good backhand comes in, and here's Derek Smith. He's on a fast horse too. Simon's going to try and chase him down. Does he get the hook? Doesn't need to. And Ramiro takes it out to the left-hand side. This French team looking very, very strong. 9-5. That's a great backhand as well to his bro. These two brothers are really linking up well, and then they've got Jules and Isabel if they need them. Here he comes through on Sinatra, though this horse is changing the game at the moment. Sinatra up onto the 60-yard line. Clement's going to try and stop him. Sinatra, can she stop onto that one quick enough? Not quite, I don't think. And coming onto the line is Chulo Corti, who will turn the ball and get the whistle there. Halfway through the tracker, I think. Yep. All the players are going to change here. See on the screen the French team changing. Their grooms cantered over to the corner to bring the horses. Here we've got that lovely goal from Ramiro Zavaleta.
Second goal for Ramiro in the match.
One shot and then boom, under the neck. Lovely. Great strike. We've got Polo line sponsors. Doctor to you. Thank you very much, guys. And Clement and Ramiro having a bit of a chat on the field there. I don't think there was a foul. I think it was just a neutral point where California had the team, so that's where they blew the whistle to give them a chance to change. Chulo Corti will take it and do a big under the neck shot left to find Adrien Laplacette. He'll play one forward, but then coming in and playing, stealing it off him. Picking up the backhand from Ramiro is Adrien. He's still got it, gone over now. And turning onto it is Simon Zavaleta bursting away at the front. Adriancito leans forward to get that hook. Well followed up by Clement, but he's only gone and hit it to Zavaleta again, giving him another chance. Chulo Corti's on an absolute flyer. He'll come in to try and defend. Going over to the near side of Simon. The ball is still in front of him. And he's managed to put it right in toward the goal for his bro to come and finish off. Can he? Adriancito gets the hook, does he? Don't think it's gone over yet. Adriancito came back onto that line. Jules was pretty keen to get onto it, but I'm pretty sure Adriancito came back up the line. You see, he did very well, Adriancito, to stop that, and then he's come straight back up the line. Jules knew what he'd done, I think. He didn't even bother going for the ball. Adrian was very quick. First of all, to stop that goal, and then to turn quickly, whip that horse around, spun that horse around back onto the line. And they'll move the ball up to the halfway.
We also have the sponsors of the tournament themselves, which, is always a bit challenge for our French, but anyway, we'll go through. US Polo Association, Yves Delors, Le Grand Pavillon, Alpha, La Région des Hauts-de-France, Département de l'Oise, La CCAC, and Chantilly.
Good job. Thank you, Sebastian. Okay, midfield penalty for California. Chulo Corti's going to hit it first time. strong, straight as well, I think. Just to the left-hand side, so Adriancito can't quite keep it in with the backhand. And here comes the counter-attack from France. Nice drive up forward to Isabel, waiting patiently up at the front, picks up that one. She scored a fantastic goal earlier on, goes over to the near side, and Jules has followed her up well. Jules, I think it looks like he's back on Pims, that Big Bay horse, which he plays very, very well on. Adriancito, though, turns it and controls it. And that's their strategy often, is just to slow down the game a little bit, keep control and keep possession between these two high goal players, and then release. There is the release out to Derek, or out to Clement. Clement is claiming the line there, but Ramiro was probably there first, and it looked like Derek Smith may have come over the line as Ramiro was going for the shot. It's just whether Ramiro did have the line or not. The umpires agree that he did, and they'll move this one all the way back to the 60. And if France get this, well, then the pressure's going to be on California to come back. They'll be 5 goals down with just over a chukker left. It might even be more than a 60, I think.
Yeah, in fact, it is. It's a 40 probably.
Yeah. With 1 minute 12 seconds left of the fourth, the French team have been very, very impressive here. And this win, I believe, will take them through to the semi-finals. There's still one league match after this, but I think with 2 wins, that will be enough. They haven't won yet, though. 10 goals to 5, with just over a chukker left. It's not over yet. We've seen comebacks like this before. Simon Zavaleta there, coming back to the halfway line as the French team are in double figures. 10 goals and 5 goals up. Adriancito has just hopped off his horse. You can't see on the screen, but he's just hopped off his horse, and I think he's walking away to get another. The whistle blows there. That will stop the clock with 40 seconds to go. There is Adriancito.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to work some magic when he comes back onto this field. Big, big challenge. And I believe California need to win this to stay in. Of course, there is the subsidiary tournament. The top 4 teams after the league games will go into the semi-finals. The second 4 teams will go into the subsidiary semi-finals. And then I guess the other 2 games, perhaps they'll play for 9th and 10th place. The other 2 teams. So a few things going on here. Adriancito is back on that horse. I think he played in the first he started with. Jules is being a gentleman, hopping off and helping Clement with his reins. Tying his reins in a knot, I think. Jules, I think that is Pims, isn't it,
yeah.
Sebastian?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, big gelding. You can recognise that one quite easily. And he plays well on that horse too. Okay, here we go, back into it. And let's see if California can do something special. They need it. They could really get a goal at the end of this chukker. We'll leave them with a good chance, or a chance, in the next. A goal from France might be all they need. There's a little pass from Ramiro. But Chulo Cortes turned it. Oh, steal though from Simon, coming out of nowhere. Chulo didn't know what happened. as they play over onto the far side. French team now dominating with the possession of the ball as well. Looking very, very strong. 30 seconds left, or is that it? I think I heard a whistle. Yep. So that's the end of the fourth chukker, and the Occitan France looking very, very impressive in the moment. 10 goals to California's 5.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody, to the last chukker here. The Polo Nations game, France versus USA. France, Occitan, looking very, very impressive here. And they're winning here. They're winning by 5 goals. You can see they went up very early on, 4-0 in the first. Second chukker, California at least scored 3 goals. And then they came back a little bit toward the third, after the third, and then the fourth chukker again. The French team are accelerating away, and they've got the possession again here. The French team with Simon Zavaleta. He takes a shot under the neck. It's huge and high and through the goal. 11 goals to 5 now, as the French really are getting away from them with 6 goals ahead in the last chukker is usually enough. That's a great under the neck shot.
7th goal for Simon Zavaleta.
Wow. And the sheer majority of those being field goals, right?
Well, yeah, 3 out of penalty spot.
Okay. Okay, so Adriancito needs to do something really, really special, these guys, to get 6 goals back and take this game into extra time.
The interesting stats here is that the USA team, they've won 12 throw-ins against 5 from the French team. But in spite of that, they're losing.
Yeah, that is interesting. That is unusual. Adriancito and Chulo doing very, very well in the throw-ins, but they're not managing to capitalize. And then what happens as soon as they do lose it, the French...
Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, to play against this French team, they are a lot. They all are around all the time. You know, you block one, and is the other one coming after that? You know, and it's not easy.
That's right. No, it's a very, very good team. And on top of that, the 2 Zavaleta brothers play so well together. Very well mounted as well. And Jules Legoubin does a lot of work of 3 goals. And Isabel is also very strong at the front. So here's a chance to get one back at least. Chulo Corti from the penalty spot. 30 yards. And he's hit every single penalty, I think, so far, Chulo. $11 goals to 6. Great to see so many goals and so many field goals.
Nice. shot there from the moment that they hit the ball from the back camera.
Okay, here we go then. Throw in, and this time it's been won by the French team. Ramiro leaves it for his bro. Adriancito waits with him, so he'll try and get rid of it. Puts it sort of in the middle, and coming out with it is Jules Legoa. Adriancito takes it off him and takes it out to the sides now. Adriancito, La Placette straightens things up. Has he got somebody to pass to? Clement Smith is waiting way up at the front. His father just behind. And Chulo Corti is close by. That one will get through up to... Well, no, it doesn't get to a green shirt, unfortunately for them. Chulo comes back around onto it, though. Does well. Chulo now will take it forward a little bit more. Who's he got in front? No one. Well, he's got his whole team in front, but he's going to go running himself here. Take it up to the 60. Jules is going to put some pressure on Chulo. He manages to stop. Nice horse to stop dead from that.
Bolso, that one is Bolso.
That's Bolso, yeah, very good. Nice strike as well from Chulo. Still in play, right across the front of the goal, and still in play. Now Simon has it. Now watch, just about every time the French team have it, they do something significant. Here, this is often the play where they draw the man and then leave it to the bro behind. He then hits it up to Jules, and Jules has got it again, taking it sideways across the side of the field. I like the way he does use the sides, not always up and down, but he goes sideways across the field, uses the width of the field, does Jules. Big ride-off coming in though from Corti and Bolso. Bolso, yeah, he's a very good horse, this one. Corti plays very, very well on this horse. Look at him go, he scored some good goals last time on this horse too. Stops on it, waiting for his teammates to go forward. Oh, it gets hooked out, I think. Whoa, back in it again though. Chulo Corti and Bolso. Wow, that is a fantastic horse, and he's taken a shot. He's put it up a little bit too far to the left. It's still in play, and Ramiro Zavaleta takes it to the side. So, and the whistle goes again, I think, to change horse. I don't think there was a foul there. I think it's just halfway through. Look at that, 3 minutes 25. Halfway through the last chukka. We can see the French team. Their grooms have ridden the horses up to here for them to change. And there's Isabel and Jules jumping from one to the next.
Clinova, one of our sponsors over there. And you asked me, but I didn't ask you back. Who is your favorite for today's Queen's Cup final?
It's versus Perotto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Perotto. Yeah.
All right. Well, there we have a challenge over there this afternoon. They've been fantastic in the US season and great in the start of the English season.
Yeah. How about this tournament? You've seen, we've seen all the teams play now. Who do you think's going
Well,
the best?
I think we are seeing one of the candidates for me, this French team, also the Pakistan team.
Right.
So those two probably are my calls.
But we never know. There's a lot of polo left to be played. Adriancito on his grey, one of his favourites. Managing to beat everybody there, but can he sneak past Ramiro at the end? No, Ramiro finally gets the better of him, followed up by Clement.
El Libanés for Adriancito.
Libanés is the grey horse of Adriancito. He does a lot of work when he's on this horse. Clement takes a shot, pushes it to the left, and with just 2 minutes 40 seconds and 5 goals to go, it's a big challenge. In fact, it's probably not going to happen. The French team deserve this victory. They've played very, very well. The Californian team has played well as well. They've made the most of the chances. They've scored all their penalties, and they've scored some lovely goals. But it's just those small mistakes that were capitalised on. Okay, here comes a backhand from Derek Smith. Riding onto the line was Jules, but Adriancito sneaks in front and takes the ball. Still has it now, Adriancito. He'll run this one in on, what's the name of the horse again?
That is the Libanese.
The Libanese. Yeah, it's amazing when these guys hop on their favourite horses. It does make a big difference. Adriancito, very, very tidy player. Okay, then back to the middle with 1.5 minutes left. 90 seconds of polo to be played in this game. Then we've got another game coming up soon after at 2:30 French time. And Clement Smith wins this line out. Takes a few shots forward. He's helped out by Corti behind him. And Corti has got it now. 1 minute left. Corti, big swing. Hits it hard, but out to the left. So it'll be a hit in from the back line, possibly the last one of the game for the French team. Ramiro will take it, drives a strong shot out to the left. Isabel comes and picks it up. Nice couple of shots from her, going for the third one. Well done, Isabel. And finally gets hooked out of it by Clement. 30 seconds left, as Chulo Corti would love to get one more goal here. Nice horse, stretching out forward. No, that's it, sorry, that was all the time over. It was the extra 30 seconds that was left, so that's the whistle, and I believe that's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And what a performance by both teams, but congratulations to the Occitanie France team for running out the winners quite convincingly in the end. 11 goals to 7. They had an early start, a good start early on. They went up 4 goals and they managed to hold that lead, even extend that lead later on. You'll see the Californians started to come back a little bit in the second and third, but then the fourth and fifth were again the French team holding on to their lead. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another game coming up very shortly. Do please tune in for that one as well. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very much, Sebastian, as well.
Hold on. We still have some highlights and probably some stats. So let's stay tuned for that. And there we have Isabel coming back to the point line.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting excited already for the next game. But we'll see the highlights and the stats of this game. We've got the best goals coming up. There's Isabel hopping off her horse. And a hug from the team. She'll be happy with that. She played well. Big smiles all around and hugs from the supporters. That's the
with Justine Jacquemont, everyone that works there for the team. She will be delighted. 2 out of 2 in this tournament, which is not easy to get.
Yeah, and I think that qualifies them to the semi-final. I think so.
There we have Jules.
He played very well as well. You got him. There's a smile from Jules. Congratulations, mate. Good job. He's a hard worker. Jules, fast player and a hard worker in the middle there.
There we have Jota Chaban, big friends of the Zabaleta brothers and the whole team.
That was a great performance by the French team. Looking very, very strong in this tournament now. Occitanie, France. They've got a good setup there with Isabel.
Ramiro Zabaleta. And we are off to the best goals of the match.
So here we are. This was Isabel, who scored earlier on with a fantastic goal there. Great job from her. She was all alone up at the front. She had to go fast. Took it down the ground just about from the halfway line, I think, and made that finish. Here's Jules now coming toward the goal. Managed to evade the hook from Adriancito, and then taps it in. Clever goal there by him. Patience. I think he's riding his best horse, Pims. And this looks like Sinatra, I think, for Simon Zavaleta in the air. Nicely done. Beautiful goal. And a showman. He scored a goal from the boards the other day. And here's Simon again on that white horse. Sinatra. Same goal up in the air. Tuck. Nice. Here we got Chulo Corti breaking away. Look how fast that horse is. Breaking away from Jules there. Jules can't catch him. Great run from Chulo Corti and an important goal. Ramiro Zavaleta coming up. Oh, this was a great play where his brother took it all the way down the field and then leaves it for Ramiro to play forward once, and then that wonderful under the neck shot.
And now for the stats, we California, obviously, with 2 goals out of fields and the rest out of penalties. And then the throw-ins, as we were saying, they were in strong position there with the throw-ins, 13 against 6 by France. And we have also a yellow card there for USA.
Okay, guys, so thank you very much indeed. We will now move over. We're going to take the cameras and the setup over to another polo field where we've got another game coming up now. Thank you very much for tuning in to Polo Line TV, and please join us for the next game here at the Polo Nations Cup 2024.